I'm Anthony Stanowski, the President and CEO of the Commission on Accreditation of Healthcare Management Education, also known as CAHME. CAHME's mission is to advance the quality of healthcare management education. We created the CAHME Awards to recognize programs and students that not only meet CAHME's high accreditation standards, they serve as guideposts to excellence. The CAHME Awards recognize those programs and students that push the boundaries and inspire others to succeed in the challenging profession of healthcare management. The 2021 winner of the CAHME Tim Campbell Scholarship Award is Jennifer Rochelle from Suffolk University. Congratulations to Jennifer for this honor, recognizing her passion and commitment to advancing excellence in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Mickey Morrison, and I have the absolute privilege to talk today about my dear friend Tim Campbell, for whom the Tim Campbell Scholarship was started to honor. I had the privilege to know Tim as a colleague and a friend for almost 30 years. During those 30 years, we went through lots of highs and lows together. Nothing near as low as the day we found out he had pancreatic cancer. Even though the cancer took Tim from us, that was not what defined him. Tim gave 100% into everything he ever did. From walking on the University of Georgia football team as a pint-sized fullback by NCAA standards, through his military career, his business career, and ultimately with his final battle with cancer. But through all these times, Tim always found time to give back to his community. When he moved back to Georgia, he started a group called Musicians on Call, which was just a group of guys who loved music and would give all their time to go and play for people, mostly in the veterans hospitals. But one time, Tim and one of his colleagues went down to the Atlanta airport, which most of you know is one of the busiest in the world, just to play for the guys, the soldiers returning from Iraq. Most people didn't know Tim but other than a business person and didn't know of his musical talents. But that's because that's how Tim wanted it. He didn't want it to be about him. He wanted it to be about what he was helping. But he was also a very accomplished music writer, with many of his songs sung by famous artists. Tim was also a volunteer football coach at one of the local high schools here in our county, but had deals with all the schools in our county, all the high schools, that if they won a region championship, his Big Frog t-shirt store would design and print shirts for the entire team and coaches just for winning the region championship. But Tim never lost that chance to use that as a teaching moment. While he was coaching, he mentored many of his players how to carry themselves on and off the field with class. So for the recipients of this year's scholarship, as well as the others that applied, I applaud you for your hard work, as well as your work in your communities. I know Tim will be proud to be associated with so many outstanding students. Just keep up the hard work and strive to give 100% of everything you do, and work hard in your community to make it a better place. That's what Tim would have done. I thank you for allowing me to give you a glimpse of who Tim was, and hope Tim's legacy will inspire you to do great things. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Richard Gregg, Director of the Healthcare Administration Programs at Suffolk University in Boston. First, I want to thank CAHME for offering the Tim Campbell Scholarship to students who distinguish themselves through their service and volunteerism. Healthcare is a field in which so many people devote their lives to serving others, and the Tim Campbell Scholarship acknowledges how important this is for our students. Second, I want to congratulate Suffolk University MHA graduate Jennifer Reichley for being awarded a Campbell Scholarship. Jennifer has spent her adult life in service of others. She enlisted in the Alabama Army National Guard at age 17, and by age 19, she was a full-time active soldier. During the following 21 years, she served in the U.S. and in war-torn hotspots like Kosovo, Iraq, and Afghanistan. In 2003, she was the first woman in the conventional U.S. ground forces to cross into Iraq, where she was the furthest forward deployed female in modern ground warfare. Later, she trained with CIA case officers to conduct clandestine operations to help stop terrorist attacks. After leaving the military, Jennifer became an EMT and enrolled in Suffolk University's MHA program. Within 6 months, she once again found herself in another historic moment. When COVID-19 struck, she worked tirelessly on an ambulance caring for the sick, and she was selected as one of the first EMTs to go into homes and state facilities in Massachusetts to administer tests to patients outside the hospital setting. Since September, she has worked at Tufts University as the Isolation and Quarantine Operations Coordinator. She develops policies and protocols for students who are deemed at risk for having contracted COVID-19. Jennifer has been an inspiration to everyone who has known her at Suffolk University, and I think she embodies the spirit of Tim Campbell.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Reichley, and I'd like to start by thanking the friends and family of Tim Campbell, as well as the board at CAHME for selecting me for this incredible honor. I can't effectively put into words how much this means to me and how truly humbled I am to be receiving this, especially after learning about Tim as a person. Hopefully I can do his legacy justice. Working in the Army for 20 years, I've always felt the need to kind of give back to wherever I was, my community, my country, any area I served in, to try to help. And when I retired, I worked in corporate America for about a year, and I couldn't do it. I wasn't helping in the way I like to. So I left. I went into healthcare, went to grad school. Always been fascinated by it, and this allows me to continue improving my skills as a clinician, to work along with my skills as an administrator, and finish paramedic school, and to continue to give back to the community that's given me so much. And I didn't get here alone, for sure. I'd like to thank Professor Greg for nominating me. It was definitely a surprise. My faculty advisor, Professor Alameen, also Professors Martelli, Turner, McNulty, Sullivan, Williams. If I'm forgetting you, I'm sorry. Some of my classmates that I learned a lot from, and I definitely couldn't have made it through without them, especially Daniela, Katie, Nikki, Rachel, Jess. My family at Tufts, who have given me this incredible opportunity to take the role, an operational role in COVID, in running their quarantine and isolation program for the university, and just really take off with it. It's been an incredible experience. I know it's going to end soon. We're getting there. But I've learned so much, and they've been so supportive of me finishing up school while I was there. And of course, my husband, I would never have had the courage to leave the corporate world and take this leap if it weren't for his love and support. So again, thank you all. Hopefully we can meet each other sometime in the real world. Thank you.